Hi, Floss Tube. Samber today, and I have lots of stuff to show you. As far as haul, this will be probably my biggest one yet. Some stuff has not come in yet. I'm still waiting on a few things, but I'll let you know what they are, and then I'll show you when they come in. Type deal. One other thing's supposed to come in today, but I probably won't have time to show you today. So I'll probably just open that one because it's similar to something I already have. Happy late Mother's Day to all the moms out there. I wanted to do this one last week, but unfortunately last week was so crazy I didn't actually get to do a video. Between being off, needing to go Mother's Day shopping, and my mom taking me Mother's Day shopping because she didn't know what to get me. My grandpa gave me money for Mother's Day. It just went on and on and on. Okay, so let's get started. I think we're going to get started with my whip progress first. So let me just grab that. I should have had that out already. Sorry guys, it'll just take a minute. Alright. Should have had all that done already, but I gotta work later, so I guess I was kind of rushing. Alright, so as you can see, I have gotten halfway done. I also was able to put in a few more stitches on the bottom half Saturday before me and my husband went out for our monthly Saturday together. And oh my gosh, you guys, this lighthouse right here was a pain in my butt. Like, seriously, a pain in my butt. I didn't like it at all. And I love the project altogether. But the way I had to rip out this lighthouse like 3 times, and it's still not quite right, but I finally realized, well, I'm going to drive myself crazy. The person that it's being given to as a Christmas gift isn't gonna notice because they don't know what it's supposed to look like. And it could be a counting error in the pattern. But you know, it was bad. So that's it so far. And the picture that I have up on cross stitch finish line doesn't have this little bit in it. It's just my halfway. So basically it's like this without that. So I can't wait to finish this out and see what I get. And hopefully I'm happy with it at the end. I'm sure I will be. Because now that I look back at the lighthouse, you can't really see a big difference in it. So that's where I stand on this project. And guys, I am struggling so bad not to start Blue and Glow right now. Oh my gosh, I want to start it. I want to start it because it's gonna be a Christmas present. Hopefully it'll be done in time for my husband's aunt. And her last visit to Mexico on her last trip there, she actually went flying. I don't know what you actually call it, but kind of like flying in a hot air balloon. She went in a hot air balloon and got to experience that. So, because of her love for that, when I saw it, it just reminded me of her. And because I got it for like way cheaper than I would have on the internet, I picked it up. Which you all saw that in one of my previous videos. I believe it was my second video. Where I had went shopping at Hancock Fabrics and I picked it up because it was only like $13. Yeah, it was $13. So I picked that up. And, I usually look for things that remind me of somebody so I can stitch them and have that person in mind and kind of like use that as a push for me to finish it. So I know that I'll finish that one because she's been there for me and my husband like since we first got together. When we first got together, 2 months later, I ended up pregnant for him. Of course, I gave him his choice. Either you can stay or you can leave, but either way, I'm keeping the baby. Well, he decided, he was going to stay. He was going to help take care of the baby. And then, so we went to tell his grandparents and his aunt that I was pregnant. They were kind of happy, kind of not happy at that moment. Like, they were happy that we were going to be having a baby. And I knew one was going to be in the family. But, excuse me. They weren't happy that we weren't pregnant. That we weren't married yet. Same thing with my parents. They were happy about the baby. They just weren't happy that I wasn't married. I wasn't out of school yet. But I told them that it's not going to affect my schoolwork at all. I'm not going to let it affect my schoolwork. It might slow me down a little bit, but it won't keep me from doing my schoolwork. So that's where that kind of stood. And I guess we'll do some haul now. Joe and all you other guys out there, there's something in here that y'all actually have enabled me on. But my mother was actually kind enough to buy them as my Mother's Day gift. So, from my daughter, because, and then, I know a lot of y'all are like, well, you're supposed to get your mom something, not her get you something. Well, I got my mom something too. She likes the little latch hook kits, so I got her one of those today. And, but it's just something ever since I had my daughter. My mom likes to get me something for Mother's Day from her and my daughter, and then my husband does something from him and my daughter. And this year, from him and my daughter, we went out to eat Japanese food, which was basically sushi. I'm not too big on sushi, but I do eat the California roll, so that's what I eat while him and his best friend, who is also our daughter's godfather, ate like raw tuna and I can't, like, just looking at it, I couldn't even pull myself to try it. So me and my husband and his best friend slash our child's godfather went out to eat Japanese food. My mama kept the baby that night so that, we could have our date night as well. Because I've been working so much that I really don't get a weekend night off or anything. And by the time he gets home during the weekdays, I'm already at work. So, let's see. I'm sorry, guys. I'm itching so bad right now. Like, I don't know what's going on. Last night my shoulder was hurting. Now I'm itching. It's been rough. So, we went out to do that. Then we went grab ice cream. I'm spoiled. I get sushi and ice cream. And then we also went visit a friend who we hadn't seen in quite some time, just because everybody's been so busy. So I actually stayed out later than I should have, but oh well. And then yesterday, my husband gave me $50 to go clothes shopping and buy whatever clothes I want. So he said, whatever you like, buy it. Your limit's $50. So that's basically half of my present. Now the other half, some of it's already like in this container, some of it's not. But hang on, price tags. Should have gotten them off before, sorry guys. I'm sorry guys, I know it's probably really loud right now. Now it's stuck to me. Alright, so I got this box. This Soology box. And it's basically like, and it says art bin on it. Hang on a second, I gotta get something out of here that I can't show you because it's a pattern. I started keeping most of my stuff in there that I use when I'm cross stitching. That way it's all in one spot, it's not all over the dang place. So here we go. Here's what the inside looks like. I have some bobbins here that I bought, and that's actually for threads that are on it right now are for this mini Beauty and the Beast. My daughter saw this on the shelf at Hobby Lobby, and she's one, but she got really excited. So my mom got it off the shelf, and my mom was like, well, why don't you do it for her, she seems really excited about it, just do it for her. So this will be coming soon or eventually. Those really aren't that expensive. They're like $2.99 or $3, something like that. I got this little, sorry guys, I'm used to my camera being over here, and it's over here right now. I got this lipstick needle case. And this red part comes off, and you store your needles in there, which I have one in there right now. Let me see if I can see. I had one of my old ones in there. Well, you can't really see it. Oh well. That one is the one I have in there right now. And I actually bought this one because I need something to put my needles in other than a needle minder when I'm not using them. That's not going to work out because my daughter will end up getting a hold of it and sticking herself with the needle and putting it in her skin, and it'll be a big mess. And I don't need that right now. Next thing up is I bought myself a great pair of scissors. It's an embroidery scissors. I used to have some a while back, but I don't know what happened to them. And I was using my mom's like giant pair of scissors that you would normally use for like cutting paper and stuff. But when you go somewhere, it'd be just easier to bring these small ones. So they didn't really have many color choices, and one that I didn't find to be like super crazy price for a pair of scissors. These were $5.99 at Hobby Lobby, which I don't mind because they actually work really well. But they had some that were like $13 and one was $8, and I'm like, I'm not paying that price for a pair of scissors. Not unless it was one that worked like, oh my god, so much more amazing than any other scissors I've known. But these do the job really well. So, and they came with their little blade case. Let me slip those back in. And then I keep my highlighter in here and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and close this back. I forgot to put those in, but oh well, I'll do that in a minute. Next thing I got was these Yarnology short beading needles. There's a reason I got these, and if you've been on cross stitch finish line, more than likely you know why. If you've seen that post, I know that Joe has seen my post, and a couple other people have seen my post, and they were all asking about it. And I don't want to tell you about it right now because I have a couple other things to show, and I'll tell you about it after. So we're gonna put these to the side. But if you've ever used the beading needles by Yarnology, please let me know how they work out. Like, this little bitty tiny eye in them has me a little worried. My eyesight isn't all that great already, but these were the only ones they had and the only pack they had. So I was like, well, I'm probably gonna want to start it. So I might as well have everything on hand, not wait till I need them to go get them. So, that's that. Alright, guys. Now, for what my mom got me for Mother's Day. She was nice enough, and she bought me an 8x8 Q-snap frame, which I went with her and picked out because she had no idea what I was talking about at all. And these are the Yarnology brand, but you know, I'm not going to be picky about the brand, especially if my mom is going to be nice enough to say, here, I'll buy you 2 sizes. You know, that's like amazing because the sizes do get a little expensive as they go up. But gotta love my mom. Because it was Mother's Day, she didn't care about the price all that much. Originally, I was just asking her to buy one for me for Mother's Day. And I had put the other one in the buggy for me to purchase. But when we got to the checkout, she grabbed them both and purchased them. And I was like, Mom, you realized you grabbed both of them? She's like, yeah, I want to buy both of them for you. So I was like, oh, okay. Now, of course, I knew what I was getting since Friday, but I wasn't allowed to have them till yesterday, which was only right so that my daughter could give me something from her and her Nana. So this one's still 11 by 11. And I'm kind of itching to see like how big these are. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to open them with you on camera. And we're going to put them together. So, sorry guys, the tip thing kind of got my attention on the back of it. So here we go. We're going to start off with 8x8. And I'm already over 20 minutes, so it's probably going to be a long video. But you guys haven't seen me in a week, so it's okay. Alright, so we got these little lovely pieces. And we got 2 more pieces to get out of here. Sorry guys, it's gonna crinkle. Even though I didn't want it to crinkle, it's going to. Alright, here we go. Putting it together, putting it together. Oh, okay. That was easy. 1 minute. Let's take that off. Yeah. Take this part off so that way I can just put that in easier without it. Okay, so this is the 8x8. Not very big, lightweight. I think I like these so far, but I won't know that until I actually use them. And I think this might actually be too big to use on my project right now, but after this video, I might dang well try to. Instead of that hoop, because the hoop does not hold tension at all. And it makes stitching a little slower. Now we're going to do the 11 by 11. Sorry once again, guys. Alright. Here we go. First one on. Second one on. And third one on. Well, fourth one, I should say. But whatever. This one's the 11 by 11. Bit bigger. Still not too bad though. I eventually want to have all the sizes, like the 6x6, the 8x8, the 11 by 11, 11 by 17, and 17 by 17. So far I have these two. I ordered the 17 by 17 to come in so I can use it on a project that I actually ordered. And the 17 by 17 is supposed to come in today. So I'm hoping it does. Has anybody ever had any problems with these deontology ones? If you have, please let me know in the comments or find a way to let me know so I can be on the lookout for them while I'm using them. It would really be helpful because, like, I know you're supposed to take these clamps off. Oh, if I can get it off. Well, anyway, I'll probably have to take it apart and undo that, but okay. Anyway, so I know you're supposed to take these clamps off right here, and you put your fabric over it, like you put your design, you lay this part like this, and you put your design over it, and you clamp it down with the clamps, and it's supposed to make a lot better tension. Has anybody had problems with that? Please let me know. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. The 17 by 17 will be coming in today. I'm hoping it doesn't really hurt too bad to hold on to them, because after a while holding the hoop, it starts to hurt my fingers. Especially on my thumb where it's kind of digging in at. Anyways, on to what else I have ordered. Guys, on cross stitch finish line, you know about one of these. Okay, I ordered not one but 2 Mirabilias. 2. I don't even know if I'm gonna like it yet, but I ordered 2. Anyway, basically my check came in on Thursday. I was like, oh cool, I made extra money because I had worked some extra shifts, you know, and I made enough to where I could say, okay, I can spend the money on the pattern and order everything I need for it on the side from ABC Stitch Therapy. Now on the website it does tell you that it takes about 10 to 14 days to ship. I'm okay with that as long as I get it. Because honestly I need to finish my lighthouses and actually get a start on my balloon glow anyway. And I got a feeling because it's a Dimensions Gold kit, it will take me a while to do. So, the first one I ordered off my check was the Bliss Fairy. Because I was looking through, I saw on Joe's videos that she was working on the Petal Fairy. I like the Petal Fairy, but I'm not too crazy about those colors right away. And I really, really liked the colors in the Bliss Fairy. Like, it had different colors and oh, it's just amazing. Okay, so I got that one, but I also got it because there's not a lot of hang on, I'm thinking. There's not a lot of beads in it. I kind of wanted something with not a lot of beads because I knew, like, if I had too many beads, I would feel intimidated. I've never done anything with beads before. Never worked on anything but Ada. And the fact that this is a linen project is, like, already a huge deal to me. You know, it's like, oh my god, what am I going to do? But I have to keep telling myself, you'll figure it out. You wanted to do this. You wanted to challenge yourself. Here's the challenge. You know, so that's one of the reasons I bought the beading needles. Second reason is, when my grandpa gave me some money, I went to Hobby Lobby. I spent a little bit of it. I spent a little bit of it at Walmart for some hair dye, which actually looks darker than what it is right now. I mean, it's a dark color, but it's not that dark. So, the second one I bought, hang on one second, I'm gonna put you on pause and I'm gonna go make sure I'm about to tell you the right one.